1, 2, is this on?
He came from an esteemed wrestling family, possessing an innate natural talent that made him a joy to watch in the ring.
Eddie Guerrero going to the top rope. Check this out. Balance. On head scissors.
But it's his work as a beloved, funny, and thoroughly entertaining character that we remember him for best.
I lie, I cheat, I steal.
From WCW,
I'm not only your favorite wrestler, but I'm your favorite wrestler too.
Guerrero away.
Well, if you go back into the archives, you'll find out and you'll talk to people.
On Eddie Guerrero, and certainly well-deserved the heat that he's getting right now with the fans.
to Latino heat,
I know you want to shake your bomb with me, baby. Oh, shake the bomb.
I really couldn't resist your Latino heat.
I told you.
She admitted it.
to lying, cheating, and stealing,
Oh my God! Cheat the win. Eddie Guerrero, look at. No, you didn't see it. Ref, you didn't call. You can't hold. You didn't see.
to I'm your Poppy.
Dominic comes home to his puppy.
Today, we'll highlight the character evolution that ultimately made Eddie Guerrero one of the most charismatic wrestlers of all time. Eddie entered WCW as a white meat babyface with a growing in-ring reputation. His ECW run showed American fans how amazing Guerrero was as a wrestler, but it took some time to find himself as a character. It wasn't until he turned heel that we got to see the scorching with cool, swagger-filled Eddie we would soon come to love. Guerrero took elements of the culture and the environment he grew up in and began turning it up for television. Guerrero also got to show his comedic talents as a cocky, arrogant heel that liked to take shortcuts.
Back will try to take the man out.
Eddie Guerrero, very relaxed.
And Guerrero claiming of a hair pull here.
No way, two deep arm drags in with a drop kick.
Going Guerrero away.
Well, if you go back into the archives, you'll find out and you'll talk to people.
On Eddie Guerrero, and certainly well-deserved the heat that he's getting right now with the fans. Ultimo Dragon for the TV title this weekend. In addition, he'll be coming to get the title for WCW. So Eddie Guerrero trying to set an example for his nephew.
Eddie's feud with Chavo was just brilliant. Every week, Eddie would find a way to mess with and torment his nephew until Chavo eventually went mad.
The entire sports world.
He's not tagging him.
You're exactly right. Eddie did not make a tag, and Eddie just drops down.
Well, just a lesson in brotherly love, I guess.
Come on, take up for your family, Eddie. Oh, no. Just further humiliation from Eddie Guerrero.
What my mom is saying, basically, is that she's really proud of what I'm doing.
He was backstage. Maybe he either saw what happened. Come on. Maybe someone gave word to Piper.
I'm your I'm not only your favorite wrestler, but I'm your favorite wrestler too.
This was the only real fleshed out storyline Eddie had in WCW. Even if they weren't cutting a promo, he and Chavo got the characters over by making every bit of TV time count.
Trouble's got to listen to what Eddie says.
He doesn't have to listen to what Eddie says.
Get rid of that frustration. Pop your uncle in the yap.
By the end of 1998, Guerrero had reached his ceiling in WCW. He'd outgrown the cruiserweight division, and although he could certainly hang with the top talent, Eddie knew he wasn't going to be allowed to pass mid-card status or even get a chance to work with main eventers. Eddie tried to quit, but Eric Bischoff threw him a bone by giving Guerrero his own faction, the Latino World Order.
LWO! Latino World Order! Together we can do this! Get him!
Adios, LWO!
La Raza United! La Raza por siempre! We are your future, whether you like it or not!
Eddie made the best of what he was given with the LWO, but things came crashing down when Guerrero was involved in a near fatal car accident in the early hours of the morning on New Year's Day in 1999. Addiction, as well as workplace and marital issues, had come to a head. Eddie was lucky to have survived, never mind wrestle again. Guerrero managed to bounce back despite the ongoing issues and injuries. He remained a consistent performer and would soon get his chance to work for the WWF. While another injury may have stifled Eddie's initial start in the WWF, he remained a fixture on television and began an infatuation with China that would later blossom into an iconic partnership.
I know! You want to shake your bomb with me, baby! Oh, shake the bomb!
Look at Eddie. Can't take his eyes off China.
I know you're here, really! Because you want some Latino heat! Mamacita!
China simply couldn't resist Guerrero's Latino heat.
I really couldn't resist your Latino heat.
I told you!
She admitted it. It's sinking in now. I can't believe it.
And neither could the fans, as this new moniker as well as the pairing with China got Eddie over huge. He was a highlight of TV each week and it was hard not to love him.
That's quite the set of wheels. And there is the European champion.
Latino Heat rides in style. Did you see that, lowrider?
Quite the set of wheels, no doubt about that.
Eddie, I know you're studying for your GED, but we have a match.
No, the test is tomorrow.
I got test tomorrow. Listen to me.
Ooh, baby, we're gonna tear up the dance floor. Sunday night, me and you at the prom. Mommy.
Look at this. They got her flowers and everything. Mamacita. Oh, there go the roses. We've got it.
Oh, Eddie Guerrero. Oh, my God.
Jerry Lawler really helped get over the Latino Heat gimmick by constantly saying the name on commentary.
Eddie Guerrero!
Latino Heat. What's your feeling is Latino Heat. It's Latino Heat. Latino Heat. Latino Heat. Latino Heat. It's Latino Heat. It's Latino Heat. Latino Heat. It's down with Latino Heat. Mamacita. We may experience some serious Latino Heat. He can't resist. Latino Heat. Mamacita, no, there be no more Latino Heat.
You haven't helped matters with your
Latino Heat. Latino Heat. Wow, check it out, JR. Latino Heat.
We also got to see the dark side of the Latino Heat persona. Eddie had a fiery temper, prone to lash out when things didn't go his way. This was his best character work to date.
I'm gonna be on the cover of Playboy.
What? What are you talking about? You're my mamacita. No. The boss man, the buddy man, Hefner. Okay, I want to talk to him about mommy's pictures coming out in his magazine.
Guerrero soon became more and more controlling and jealous of China's popularity, which ultimately led to their split.
You were on there 3 times. What was I ever mentioned? Your magazine, I wasn't even in one page. What the hell? Hey, you. That's it.
Eddie! Eddie, stop it!
This was after Eddie screwed her out of the IC title so he could win it instead.
This belt doesn't mean nothing compared to what you mean to me.
Pretended to be sick so she could fill in for him against Rikishi.
I think Eddie has a case of the flu. But Eddie, gun has been used.
I mean, I went out there, I was sick, I was coughing, I had cramps, I had a fever.
Give me that crap, Eddie!
And then the final straw was when Guerrero cheated on China in the shower. Unfortunately, there was more adversity to come as Guerrero still had his demons. This resulted in him being fired after a DUI. Eddie had to start from the bottom again, working on the independence and building himself back up until he could regain the WWF's trust enough to be rehired. Guerrero was given another chance and returned in 2002. He'd gotten clean from GHB and alcohol and was repairing his marriage. Eddie displayed his Latino Heat temper and charm once again.
That king of the ring.
But what?
Don't interrupt me when I'm talking, Issa. Shut up! You Intercontinental Champion, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. That's right, mommy.
While also mixing it up with top stars and wrestling at the height of his game.
Oh, God! God almighty! And the Rock, look out! The counter! He's got it! The Rock upset! Oh, no, it's not!
Eddie was a part of the SmackDown 6 where he teamed with nephew Chavo, working stellar matches week after week.
Look at these guys are sucking it up. Get for this match! Oh, what a DDT off the second rope.
Being banged off the top of that ladder. Eddie
Oh, my God!
It was during this time period when Eddie began driving a lowrider to the ring. This would become a key piece of Eddie's identity.
Making his way from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Latino Heat was amplifying the aspects of his culture more than ever before. The lowrider entrance was a fun part of the show as each week we got to see a new car and sometimes different passengers.
In that matchup, the Guerreros really didn't miss a beat for the
Check out the lowrider. Yeah, up and down, pumping like crazy.
would be begging for his job tonight. Who would have thunk it? The old music is... whoa, watch out!
As a member of Los Guerreros, we got to see the next evolution in Eddie's character, built off a so-called family tradition of lying, cheating, and stealing, which made for some hilarious vignettes.
Oh, look, a little baby. Hold that for me. I said, what are you going to do with that? Hey, man, you took everything else. I had to take something. Well,
Hey, mamacita. Do you feel like munching on a burrito?
yeah, Bill, man. Get these losers a couple.
we're here to clean your pool.
Is my pool all right?
Oh, yeah, Grandma. Just a couple more tips.
Just take care of my baby, okay?
I treat her like I own her. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Even though this was behavior more befitting of the heels, the Guerreros were so entertaining there was no way they couldn't be babyfaces. The lie, cheat and steal approach was executed best during matches. The way Eddie swerved referees and bent the rules was some of the most innovative and creative things ever seen in the ring.
The smoking gun! Eddie, what the hell's he doing?
Eddie just got Carlito and Jesus kicked out of the arena.
Chavo Guerrero's in a lot of trouble. Eddie Guerrero is holding that table. That's a pretty good. I don't know how he's on the rope.
Vintage Eddie Guerrero.
I've never seen that before. I gotta say that.
A textbook example is when Eddie rang the bell to fool Charlie Haas and then pretended to be struck by a title belt.
Eddie Guerrero rang the bell. Tug of war ensued.
Wow! The smoking gun!
No matter what way he cheated, you could just tell how much fun Guerrero was having.
Eddie Guerrero, look at.
No, you didn't see it. Ref, you didn't call it. You can't call it. You didn't see. Playing hot potato.
Well, still more because Eddie's down.
Ties untied. Just tap it. Wait a minute. Look at this. No,
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
That baton. Stop.
Breaks it. Oh, my God. Cheat the win. What the? Look at this.
Coming to here.
What the hell? Yeah.
Kennedy turns on Hogan.
My God.
And Eddie
Guerrero meant to hit.
Eddie getting rid of the evidence.
He still thinks Mercury did it.
When fans saw that trademark charming smirk, they knew Eddie was up to no good.
Sandwich.
Oh, inadvertently.
Oh, there's that plan of Eddie.
What's Eddie gonna do?
I believe he's struggling with his conscience.
And so's Kurt.
But look at the look on Eddie's face.
Major problem now. Referee down. Smirk on the face of Eddie Guerrero.
It was equally as funny whenever Eddie got caught.
Yeah, a little replay from last week. And Ray has the tag team gold. The referee's coming too.
The referee. Look at Eddie. Oh, see the cookie jar. What the hell, Eddie? I couldn't see him.
Eddie didn't hurt his knee.
Guerrero did whatever he could to gain an advantage or simply mess with his opponent. This often meant stealing something from them, like when he stole a trophy JBL was supposed to win.
What the hell? Some damn hood on me.
I stole it. I'm gonna put all your stuff on auction.
Woo! I cannot believe it. God bless you. Kick butt. You sure you're happy about that number, player? Ground stole my number.
Eddie even exercised Grand Theft Auto by stealing JBL's limo.
Take me back to New York City now.
Whoa! The lights are hanging off the horn. He's passed out. Look at Fred.
Lying, cheating, and stealing led to Eddie becoming a babyface as one of SmackDown's crown jewels. Guerrero had an unmistakable connection with the audience. When he went through the curtain, he became Latino heat thanks to the reaction and the adrenaline he got from the people. No matter how much pain he was in, that shift from one persona to another was instantaneous, like Clark Kent transitioning to Superman.
Beat Lesnar, and Eddie Guerrero did it. He did the impossible.
Eddie prided his work on capturing the feel from the audience. If it got over with the fans, Guerrero used it to his advantage. From the iconic Orale and Viva la Raza catchphrases.
Orale, Cincinnati! Orale, vatos locos! What's up, massa? Orale, mi raza! Orale, viva la raza!
To the shimmy of the arms we all love to copy.
And yet to officially get into this
What the
matchup.
hell? Oh, let me think about that for a minute.
Look at Eddie Guerrero. Kurt Angle's in trouble.
There's the confidence I'm talking about.
Latino heat. Driving in on his low line. Give me a little shimmy, man. I know you can do it. Come on.
This crowd chanting Eddie. Eddie.
By the end of 2003, Eddie was becoming one of the hottest stars in the company, with such iconic moments like when Guerrero poisoned Big Show's burrito and made Show literal crap, amongst other highlights.
Eddie, there's no toilet paper in here. Here goes.
Face and his lips, that's oh my God!
Eddie's the runner. Eddie Guerrero's the runner, man.
I wouldn't do that, ese.
Definitely. What the hell?
And we can't forget the great promos Eddie cut as a babyface.
I did give him one hell of a limo ride, Holmes. It was better than Disneyland. I'll call my cousin Chewy and we'll put some hydraulics on it. Orale. I lie, I steal, and I cheat. Orale.
Eddie's ascent up the card would have to run through WWE Champion Brock Lesnar. This feud was exceptional. It encompassed everything Guerrero had been through to get to this point. Eddie was forced to relive his past struggles and reflect on how far he'd come, which would all be realized in his match with Brock. It was a mismatch on paper, given the size discrepancy. Lesnar was a monster, a destroyer, but when we think of what Guerrero had survived, there was no way Eddie could lose.
You're gonna be facing all the battle within me, all the fire that burns within me.
I am an addict. About 3 years ago, Holmes, they carried me straight into rehab. Through all that time, bro, through all those 3 years, not only did I wind up losing my job, I lost my wife, I lost my kids, and I lost myself. I disgraced my race, I disgraced my family, and I disgraced myself. Day by day, I have earned my life back. See, when I step into this ring, yeah, bro, I am addicted. I'm addicted to the high that I get from them. I'm addicted to the high that I get when I go home and I tell my family, hey, I'm doing it. I'm addicted to the satisfaction that I get to tell everybody like you that didn't believe in me, you can stick it up your ass.
Winning the WWE title would be Eddie's final step to redemption.
Eddie cheated! Frog splash! Yeah! Eddie Guerrero did it! And that's Eddie's mom right there!
It's a different kind of high tonight.
This all made for one of the most feel-good moments in wrestling history. It was validation and the ultimate redemption story. Guerrero's victory paved the way for so many more in the future. Proof that if you have a strong enough connection with the audience, you could be champion no matter your size. Eddie also showed us how you could overcome demons and transfer this energy to create something special. Eddie was now addicted to being the best in the industry, getting high from the roar of the crowd.
Orale! Say hello to my little friend!
What is Eddie gonna do?
He's gonna do a frog splash from the top of the ladder! The character of a man is not defined when he's on top. It's defined on how he picks himself up every time he's been knocked down. I'm gonna kick the living out of you on Sunday night. Tonight, I am gonna get high. Tonight, I am gonna be the WWE champion. Viva mi raza! No, Eddie, no! Don't do it! No way, my God! Frog splash!
Eddie was an incredibly versatile performer. You could give him anything and he would make it work. He became such a good babyface in 2003 and 2004 that we'd almost forgotten his skills as a heel. But never would Eddie's incredible talents as a bad guy be more apparent in 2005. Guerrero always had that Latino heat temper in him ready to bust out.
Sometimes my temper gets the best of me, Gunner. King Mom! Eddie! Get up, why did you say anything? Look at me when I'm talking to you!
In 05, it manifested from jealousy and a dark secret. This was when Eddie famously turned on longtime friend and classic rival Rey Mysterio to become a brutal heel. Given how Eddie had treated Rey in WCW, we probably shouldn't have been surprised, especially because even in WWE, Guerrero just couldn't defeat Mysterio when it mattered most. Latino Heat couldn't stand being the number 2 Latin wrestler.
You were still in my Latino heat! Oh, God, stop it!
However, no one was prepared for the dark secret that was set to be revealed.
Get on your knees and beg me not to tell the truth!
He's gonna hurt our kids? Ray is a good man. He's a good father.
Hey, don't hurt my son! Hey, what are you doing? Ray is is not your father. I'm your father, Dominic.
Is it true, Dad? Is it really true?
Guerrero's battle with Mysterio for the custody of Rey's son Dominic was probably the greatest angle in SmackDown history. It was compelling TV that did monster ratings and solidified Eddie as one of the best from a character perspective, if he wasn't already.
What the hell does that mean?
Hey, Mysterio! Eddie with a chair, attacking Mysterio! Mysterio with an equalizer!
He's probably going to get involved here.
Come on now with the damn rake! Watch out! Push the back of Mysterio! Breaking the rake! I'm gonna climb this ladder for Dominic Guerrero!
There's two things that you can never steal from me. The love for my son and a victory from Rey Mysterio.
Dominic comes home to his puppy!
Wait a minute! What the hell? Wait a minute! Dominic, no, get out of there! Get Dominic! Come on, Ray! Yeah! Yes!
While he may have been a liar on screen, in real life he cheated death, and from there he stole the show and the hearts of every fan he entertained, becoming one of the most beloved, charismatic, endearing characters we've ever seen, and our favourite wrestler. Latino heat may have been taken too soon, but the memories of him that remain we will cherish forever. Viva Eddie Guerrero. Now if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out a similar video on what made Roman Reigns the biggest star in wrestling. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.